Hello dear students, welcome to another class of economics today. Today we will discuss about the green revolution in India which played a vital role to push the Indian economy after independence. It was formulated and introduced during the third five-year plan, but due to some economic crisis it was introduced in the fourth five-year plan. As Indian economy was largely dependent on agriculture at that time, so green revolution was very necessary to boost the productivity as well as the economy of India. So let's see what is Green Revolution. Green Revolution in India was a period of agricultural transformation and it began in 1960s and it aimed at enhancing the food production to address the chronic food shortages in the country after independence. There was a chronic food shortage in country after independence, and to address this food shortage it was first started. The movement played a crucial role in making India self-sufficient in the food grains, and modern agricultural practices were adopted to increase the food production. Before that, traditional ways of agriculture were being adopted, but after Green Revolution, modern practices came into force. Then it was funded by US, Indian government as well as Ford and Rockefeller Foundation. Then we will see some key features of Green Revolution. First, the introduction of high yielding varieties, that is HYV seeds. Introduction of these seeds, especially for wheat and rice, significantly boosted the production. Wheat production saw a dramatic increase in the states like Punjab, Haryana and UP. Then the irrigation expansion, development of irrigation facilities like dams, canals, tube wells also increased to ensure the water supply for agriculture. Before that, agriculture was largely dependent on the monsoon, but the irrigation expansion of irrigation facilities helped uh, to grow the crops throughout the year. Then the use of chemical fertilizers, increased reliance on the fertilizers and pesticides also maximized the crop production. Then the mechanization, the adoption of tractors, threshers or harvesters to improve the efficiency and to reduce the dependence of manual labor also started at that time after Green Revolution. Then some government policies also came into force. Policies such as minimum support price, that is MSP, and subsidies for fertilizers and better credit facilities encouraged the farmers to adopt the modern practices. Some government policies were also introduced to raise the interest of the farmers in agriculture. Then, who are the key contributors of the Green Revolution? The Norman Borlaug is known as the father of Green Revolution globally for his work in food production and hunger alleviation. For his work, he also got Nobel Peace Prize in 1970. But in India, M.S. Swaminathan is known as the father of Green Revolution, and he is the person who saved millions of the people in India from starvation by his efforts to introduce HYV seeds. The high yielding variety seeds were introduced by M.S. Swaminathan, and he is the first recipient of World Food Prize in 1987, and it is also known as the Agricultural Nobel Prize. Also, Norman Borlaug extended his support to M.S. Swaminathan in the Green Revolution in India. Then the outcomes of the Green Revolution. There was both positive and negative outcome of Green Revolution. First, we will see the positive outcomes. It increased the food production in India and India became self-sufficient. Also, the starvation, the hunger also reduced in India. It boosted the rural income and ultimately it caused the economic development of the country and reduction of hunger and ensured food security in the country. Then we will see some negative outcomes. Some negative outcomes are also there. The overuse of fertilizers and pesticides led to soil degradation, water pollution, and which resulted the environmental degradation ultimately. The benefits were concentrated in the states like Punjab, Haryana, UP, and other states lagged. Then the wealthier farmers who had more lands benefited more, and it caused in the widening of the gap between the rich and the poor farmers. Also, it caused the social inequality. And over irrigation and excessive groundwater extraction also caused the over exploitation of the natural resources. So, the negative impacts of green revolutions are the environmental degradation, regional disparity, social inequality, as well as the overexploitation of resources. Although there are negative impacts, but green revolution was very much needed at that time, which made India one of the largest producer of the food grains in the world. But for now, there should be more focus on the sustainable agricultural practices which will cause development without harming our environment. Also, these type of practices will help to boost economy in the long term. This is all about the green revolution in India. If anyone has any doubt or any question, then do comment me below. If you like the class, click on the like button. This is all for today. Thank you.